All right, what's up, guys? We're here with Cobra High Village. I'm here to talk about this episode. My name is Andrew.
Charles.
Julie.
Max, and we're doing season 4, episode 20, or episode 79, Memories of the Future. This is a crazy one. And what do you guys think?
Thought Aaron wrote this whole series, looks like.
I think I don't want to make predictions anymore because I don't know what's happening.
I think Aaron told you to say that.
You're probably right. Oh God. I'm freaked out. I'm just freaked out. Hey Kyle, we already started recording, but
I heard it.
What's up?
But yeah, what do you think?
I thought it was like pretty cute how like I like to bring out like minor scenes, but when I first read this, like all those like months ago, I thought it was pretty cute how like he was like, yo, for my daughter and my son, like he recognized Mikasa as his daughter. I thought it was pretty cute.
You know what I liked? I like how I like when it's just like Zeke is like, oh yeah, Aaron, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna convince you all this shit, and then it's just like his face every moment where he's just like, oh wait, I didn't think that oh wait, this is how you felt this whole time? Like
No, I feel like there's like some hinting towards it when so it it started off as like cold open, and then like what's his face, Grisha can see
Zeke.
old Zeke,
Mm.
right? And Zeke was confused, and then Aaron's like, Zeke, let's go. Like I was like, oh shit. And then they go into the opening, like and I was like, from then I started getting scared because I was like, why does it feel like Aaron just he already had something, but he was just like laying low for a bit because he was like, don't think about it, Zeke, let's go, keep moving.
Yeah,
And then
Aaron.
he went into the opening.
Yeah, Aaron had a lot of control, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
I mean, I guess
I
he had all
He
control,
appeared
right?
like he had a lot of control.
I rewatched this episode like 4 times and then went back and watched like season 3, episode 6, and then the last 2 of the season 3. But for this episode, when they realized that Grisha can see Zeke, both of them had a surprise on their face, like Aaron too, but Aaron caught up quicker, and I guess maybe it clicked for him that this is where he's going to do what he saw when he kissed Historia's hand, I'm guessing. But it's just wild. And the whole time, yeah, I feel bad for Zeke now. Not like I'm like cheering for him or nothing like that. No. I just felt like, I was like, damn, bro, you really thought you had this. And like Aaron's been years ahead of you.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, I think it makes it more clear about what Zeke's intentions are, like during this episode, and like Zeke is really trying to like save his little brother.
Yeah.
Aaron doesn't want to be saved though. He must be free.
And honestly, when you pitched that, Chuck, I honestly that didn't click for me before because I've never gotten that kind of feedback from Aaron's side. So like him seeing him like a little brother, like I just never got the bond part, but I see now, knowing more of the backstory with Zeke and how he felt and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I didn't want to spoil that, but like I just wanted to hint towards it though.
Were you scared when you watched it?
I mean, it was. I'm still trying to figure out if Aaron is. Do we need to get rid of Aaron? Is he really the problem? Does Mikasa need to take him out? I'm still trying to figure that out.
I thought about that, about what you said with Mikasa taking him out after this episode. I was just
That'd be very satisfying for her to do that.
Oh, yeah, he's been saying that since the first start of the season.
That's what I want to happen.
That you want to happen. I just
But I mean, no, I mean, but seeing the flashback of it, because I haven't rewatched the episode since Sunday, but I've been thinking about it, and I'm just like trying to wrap my head around him being able to see the future. And yeah, I'm just like, it's crazy how he went back and like gassed his dad up to like, really do that. It's just, yeah, I'm like still blown away trying to figure out how all this is happening.
The founding titan mixing. Never mind. I don't know if that's. Never mind. This is so hard to have this conversation.
No, because honestly, the best comparison that I had for it was that episode in Game of Thrones, the Hodor episode. So like that was like my
Oh.
best comparison for it, like something in the future and the present is affecting the past. That like it was just that's the only way I was able to.
If anything, they explain it in here versus they don't really explain
Yeah,
that
exactly.
in Thrones.
Yeah.
At
Here
all.
it makes sense for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Because we already see
Thrones,
I think because of all the buildup with like the paths world and everything. Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't really
'Cause,
have that Thrones.
I forgot which episode I was rewatching, but then in one of those like they just give like random information halfway through the episode, like through those stills. One of them was like about how all Eldians' memories are connected. So it's not even just the Titans; it's every Eldian. All their memories are connected through that path thing.
Mm.
So I guess it goes beyond. I mean, I was just surprised to read that because it's beyond the Titans, it's beyond the Attack Titan, especially, but just every single one. So I guess if you're just like the descendant of, Ymir Fritz, you're all connected, unfortunately.
See, but I'm
So-
confused, right? Because last episode, that episode ended with, well, yeah, not this episode, the episode the week before. Zeke was like firmly in control. Ymir was his slave. So was Aaron just like going along with this? Like, because he's in control, right? Like,
Yeah, like I think he needed, well, not think, but like what's known is that he needed Zeke to like complete whatever he's trying to do.
Mm.
Like he can't do whatever he's trying to do without Zeke. And I can't tell you what he's trying to do, but you can't. But like he can't do whatever he's trying to do without Zeke.
But question, this kind of just brings up like why go through all this trouble to get Zeke if why couldn't he just use Historia? Not to say that he should have.
And I don't think Historia. I don't think she's a Titan.
Well, no, I mean like turn her into a like he could have.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah, like-
yeah. I don't know. Good question.
I thought he just had to.
I
I
don't
thought
know.
he just had to be in contact with someone with royal blood. That's how he did it with.
No, it has to be a Titan with royal blood.
Oh,
I
a Titan with
I think they
royal
said
blood.
that.
Because I was like,
Well,
my
remember
next big
when-
question
when
was
he-
like,
remember when he
Historia
touched
being
Historia's
pregnant.
hand? Remember Julie was just talking about how he touched Historia's hand?
yeah,
and-
he saw someone's
or whatever.
memories. I think mainly his dad's memories there.
Wait, what do you guys think Aaron saw during that moment?
Oh, with
I can't
Historia?
say it. What do you guys think he? Yeah, when he
Well,
gets to his
they
hand?
kind of show
Tell
clips
us.
of it. They show clips of it. Like it's not a complete secret, but they show like tidbits, and it was like mostly.
No, but didn't Aaron tell us after that happened? I thought. I mean, I could be not remember. I mean, I might.
What do you guys think he
I could have
saw?
sworn.
I can't say it because
Because I remember his eyes were like he was wide eyed.
Why would he be wide
Yeah,
eyed?
he was scared. No, like yeah, I rewatched that episode where he kissed her hand, and like there were just like tidbits of Grisha's memory, but they don't reveal everything. So
Wait, but did he say that? How do we know that? Did he say that? I don't remember.
it was
Aaron
kind
say,
of
like-
confirmed with that one. Plus, I think he did say it at some point, but like they referenced it back on Sunday, and they showed kind of the same clips, but again, some of it is still hidden.
Well, that's why I
So-
also went back to watch episode 6, I think, of season 3, because that's when he's in the same hideout, like, and Reese is trying to get Historia to eat him. But where I was trying to see like what he saw through his dad's memories, and it was just him eating the fam, like killing and eating the fam. So
Right.
what I think he saw when he kissed Historia's hand was like everything, like literally seeing himself in the future talking to his dad and shit.
I think so too. No, and
yeah.
I agree. And I
Yeah.
thought maybe. Wait, sorry, you can go ahead.
No, I feel like he knew that he had to get to that point because I feel like how we were talking about like they were both surprised when they realized that like Grisha could see them, but I think Aaron was like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be at. Where I do,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
I had this like,
Very
theory that when he kissed her hand, he was actually like, how like the coordinate area or the path destination time is both infinite and instant. I had a feeling that he was like kind of stuck there for a little bit and like learned a lot
Mm.
And we're just like, and then when he woke up, he was just like, "What just happened?" That's why his face was
Yeah, that
like
makes
this.
that
And
makes-
of course,
that
and I
makes-
think
face is crazy.
he
Wow.
saw everything too. But that's my theory because, like, again, in a sense, Aaron is controlling how much memories we see. You know what I mean? Because we only see a little bit at a time from the point of view of the audience.
Yeah, and the father.
So he's fucking with us.
He is. But-
Isayama is fucking with us because of Aaron. Yo, I'm scared.
Yo, Aaron wrote this whole series. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like that makes sense, Max, because like maybe that's why Aaron's his complete personality change, between season 3 to season
Yeah.
4. It's like
I wanted to rewatch that. Like, yeah, how he changed. The only thing I saw from that episode was after he kissed the hand. The next time he talks is like when
at the
they're
sea, right?
riding.
We're
yeah,
not
they're like-
we're not to see, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
But then
like,
like he
"We'll-
finds
we'll
that
be free."
Titan. Yeah, he finds that Titan crawling, and he's like, "This used to be he was like, "This used to be
The Patriot.
yeah, Patriot." And then he goes like, "Oh, once we kill everyone."
Yeah, that like
We finally be free.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to rewatch like like I guess when they start making these truces with Elena and some of like the Marley defectors, and see how he acted then and how he spoke, but I didn't get a chance to.
Oh man,
Uh,
I know we're talking about this current season, but like season 3 part 2 might be like the best. That might be the best season for me. It's just so crazy. Like
The basement review
yeah, all that might be
Yeah.
so great. Yeah, I mean all that was just so epic.
opened up the whole world.
I mean, prior to all
It did
this,
change. It did change the whole story, but
yeah.
it
you know.
did, but I'm gonna reserve saying that until this is over. Like I don't like. I mean, we've talked about this, Kyle. You always say this stuff before a show is done. So I
No,
don't.
well, I'm saying so far that's my favorite season.
Word.
The show's been on for 8 years, and I think I can say that because I mean the last season of any show is never the best.
Yeah. Also,
Mm,
question.
wait, what?
See,
I mean,
We'll see about that.
Okay.
no, we'll check back on that. But actually, I had a question for you guys. Do you guys know if Mikasa and Armin know about Dinah? Because when I went back to season 3, so he kisses the hand and stuff like that. They don't know, at least at that current point. So I wanted to go back into the first half of season 4 to see if he told them, and I can't remember. So
I think he did. I think all that's public knowledge now.
No, definitely not.
I don't think
It's
so.
not. I don't know. I
How
don't
could
know.
it be?
yeah, because like it's not like he had
If
like
they
that
knew that,
conversation with them,
if they knew that, they'd be messing with Historia right now. So I think he has
No,
his own
not
plans.
public. I meant like.
Oh,
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
you mean public to Armin and Mikasa?
I don't know.
That's what Julie's question was.
Yeah,
I don't recall. I can
Yeah.
see Armin being like, "You got to tell someone."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to. He didn't want him.
He wanted to-
to Historia.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to
I did
protect
not know
her.
that.
I'm
So
so curious to see like how her baby. I feel like that's Aaron's baby for some reason. And what's it called?
yeah, I
I can
saw
see
that
this
on a
being
Reddit
so-
post, and I was like, I gotta stop digging now.
like,
Yeah,
Don't,
Reddit
don't
troll?
do anything. Don't
Why would you
do
do
anything.
that?
plans for that baby though?
No. It wasn't like a saying that it was, but people were like talking about like, oh, what if that's his baby?
You're playing with fire, reading about this show.
Because it's like the only
What's-
time we saw
Yeah.
Historia in this season, even last year, was when she was like kind of sitting down pregnant and she didn't look happy. So it's just like there's got to be something going on with that. Like, and she's royal blood. That's that's royal blood there too. So I'm just like I'm scared.
Like, who's the
I'm
father?
scared. Yeah, they saw some random guy that she met when she was a kid, but no, it's Aaron or something. I don't know. I'm scared.
Yo, what do you guys think about like the scene where like Grisha is like, Aaron, like I did what you wanted, and
Oh,
he was telling
sad.
Zeke-
That
he was
scene
telling
wrecked me.
Zeke, he was telling Zeke like, "Yo, like things aren't going to go your way. Things are going to go Aaron's way."
Yeah.
He said, "I'm a horrible father."
I just want to see what Zeke's gonna be thinking after this, because this
Right.
is what he's been waiting for. Like this is what everything's about. Like just looking for love from his dad.
Yeah, but I will say that voice actor put his foot in that scene because I was feeling every minute of that scene.
That was great.
I really feel bad for Grisha, man.
Yeah, definitely. Also,
Like
that
his first son like sold him out. Second son is controlling him.
well, the first
Like-
one technically
He didn't sell him out. Zeke had no choice.
told one person, and that
Well,
person.
still, from his perspective,
No,
he-
sold him
he-
out.
he sold him out. He sold him
No,
out.
he sold
From
him.
his-
No,
from
they
his
were gonna find.
perspective.
No, they were gonna find out anyway. So the former Beast Titan was
Yeah.
like, to protect yourself, just sell them out. But they already know about your parents.
Mm.
And since we're talking about it, Kyle, my theory with all those Beast Titans in the
The
season
whale?
2 opener, I think those are just all the former Beast Titans.
Mm.
Oh,
Because
that- oh,
there's
that makes
there's
Yeah, that's
predecessors.
That's interesting.
That's my theory. Like, there's got to be a reason why there's like all that random stuff, and I think they're just these are all my old Beast Titans who are rolling with me because we all roll deep like that,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because
like
Max,
in spirit.
because Max,
Can I
you
say
were saying
something real
like,
quick?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I know, sorry. Like
I was-
I'm
I
not
was-
gonna say it. It's like kind of like a little spoiler. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, God.
Thank you,
I
thank
was
you for
just
thinking
Even
about
not
it.
saying it. Though.
I was just gonna say that Max, you were saying that's probably another reason why it's called the Beast Titan and not specific to like an actual.
The monkey Titan.
Mm.
Yeah, I started watching more of that, like just some like there's a YouTube video called like Foreshadowing and Attack on Titan. It's like 2 parts, 15 minutes each. And one of them was like Aaron didn't even know what a monkey was. And like they all like so I think some of the Marley people were calling him the monkey Titan or where's your monkey friend? And then Aaron's like, what's a monkey? So that's why like they don't even know what that animal is.
Wow.
Mm.
So it's just like I don't know where I was going with that, but it was just like, yeah, it's not the monkey Titan, like, it's just a beast or whatever.
Well, so
Or
Aaron can see the
successor.
future, but he doesn't know other animals and stuff.
He could see.
He wasn't looking for that.
Wait, let me clarify. Like he can only
There's no,
see.
there's
the
no
future,
monkeys in
right?
the future.
'Cause he was only able to see the past because of Zeke, right?
Oh, you mean when they before they
Yeah.
went to the planes or whatever?
Because the Attack Titans can't see the past, but the Founder Titan, I guess, through Zeke, can see their memories. So Aaron was able to see the past because of that, and then Grisha was able to see Aaron's journey because he could only see through the future.
I
Right?
think mixing the Attack Titan and the Founding Titan kind of like blurred some lines a little bit. That's all I want to
No,
say.
but I just want to clarify: the Attack Titans can only see the future. They can't see the past. Like
But, I mean-
Kruger, Aaron.
No,
yeah, they can see the future.
Oh yeah.
but you can see the past of like
You
you can see the past. If you're a Titan, you can see the past of the people who had the Titan before you.
Mhm.
Because we've seen the other Titans do that.
right.
Like to an extent, though, right? Like not indefinitely.
I mean,
True,
yeah.
because that's
pretty
another
good.
thing, kind of like with Galliard and Reiner. Like I always thought that Galliard already knew that from his own brother's memories, but only until he touched until Reiner touched him.
Oh, yeah.
See that. So that was the
Sure.
other part of why I was like, oh, maybe that's why Aaron was able to see all of that when he touched Historia's hand, because her family was also a part of that memory. But that's speculation, of course. I don't know.
But in my head, I'm like Armin's thing with Annie, and then the memories of.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, maybe it's not really memories. Maybe it's just like I don't know, some type of
Feelings.
influence still.
I feel like they did
Yeah.
reference that they've been able to see memories. Like
Yeah.
Galliard definitely said. he could
How
see-
did that happen in like that moment where like that was different? Like,
Yeah, that's the part where I don't know. Maybe they can't see everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure about
I'd,
that.
I'd have to. Yeah, because I was trying to think back.
But
Yeah. I wonder if what were you saying, Julie?
I was just gonna ask if you guys thought that Aaron was controlling how much Grisha could see, even to the extent of Zeke in that moment in the forest. But that's a separate thing.
Controlling his dad?
Like no. Like basically, the only reason that Grisha was able to see Zeke was because of Aaron. Like Aaron was allowing that. I don't know if that's probably just a reach, but
Is that
no.
that's your theory?
no. I'm just asking.
Wait, Aaron was allowing Grisha to see Zeke.
Right. Like, is that
Um,
something that could be possible? or is it just like a fluke thing? I don't know.
Because I
I
know
just-
that's something Aaron can do. Because I thought
His powers, like, do
because
we-
Grisha was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"How come
his
you're not
powers
showing me
are-
everything?"
It's just that look, the whole thing about Aaron just kind of being in control of everything. It's just flooring me, and I'm just like,
He's really only in control of the Attack Titans.
I don't
and
know,
what they
man.
can
I'm
see.
getting worried they're pulling some last season bullshit. How TV shows do,
What?
getting
I
real,
mean,
getting real,
I
real.
don't
No, I
like
wouldn't
that.
call that.
I don't feel like that.
bro, there are zero plot holes in this show,
Three-
man. This
couple
is
episodes
this is one of the best shows.
After
ever.
reading this whole thing, I can agree with Max.
No, because Kyle, even like back to if you look at the memory of the father holding
What are his powers? Because if he can do that, then I'm like, okay, where did that come from? Like,
Oh,
that's
the
just
Attack
like that.
Titan, his powers.
If Julie's saying that he's able to kind of control that entire situation, like Itachi with his, you're on mute.
No, I was just saying, I'm asking. I'm not actually saying that he can do
No,
that. I was wondering.
He's only able to control what Grisha can see.
That's why I'm like, is he allowing?
Oh, but how? I mean, how?
Was he
Like,
doing that the whole episode?
no, but how can how? If that's
How?
true, I'm just like, how? That's like some genjutsu.
Yeah,
You're
it
stuck
is
in-
like a late explanation into the series of like the Attack Titans' powers, but they kind of say why. They say it's like to defy the founding
yeah,
Titans,
right.
you know, because it's the only one that can. Otherwise, the
Oh,
founding
shit.
Titan has all power.
And the
I just realized something. I kind of knew this, but like every Titan has like a unique power, I guess.
Right.
Like every
I think they said that, didn't they?
that's what Grisha said in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more hidden powers from everyone. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the female Titan's hidden power is, because so far
Oh,
she's just kind of like another fighter who can
So when
crystallize.
is Annie coming back?
I know those are my two big questions. When's Annie like what's Annie's role in all this, and what's Historia's role like going forward?
I mean, it's Annie and Levi for me. But also Kyle, the reason why that question sparked me was just because the dad was like asking Aaron, why won't he show him everything? Why won't he show him if Carla's okay? Why won't he show him what happened on the day of the attack on the wall? So that's for me. I was just like, obviously Aaron's controlling what he can and can't see. So it's just like,
Right.
because of all this happening in the future and past at the same time, technically Zeke being with him is Aaron's memories. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe he's allowing him to see this and letting them.
Zeke
final
brought
moment.
him there. Yeah, Zeke set him up because Aaron couldn't do this without Zeke.
Right.
So Zeke brought him there, and he was like, "All right, let me start fucking with my dad's memories." So, yo, I gotta run, but y'all should keep going real quick. I'll rate this a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
And
It's just a good episode.
I think next week Zeke is getting fucked somehow.
guys
That might be
know-
the last episode we see Zeke in next week.
You guys know the titles of the episode too?
The one.
Title of this episode was
The next episode.
Oh, okay, yo, check it out. So Julie and I were talking about this.
The next
so
episode's
Ju-
title.
Yeah, we were just so we were talking about this last week when we watched it. So I'll let Julie talk about it, but because I gotta run. But that's crazy because it links back to the first episode.
Yep.
So I'm so hyped because I used to be so obsessed with like in the manga at least the first chapter. I used to be obsessed with it and try to figure out what it meant because it'll be like to you in 2,000 years, and then it starts with Eren waking up and like, oh Mikasa, why is your hair so long? But they don't say that in the anime for some reason, so it must not be that important.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
but
some
I used to be obsessed with that
like they're going back in the past or something.
We gotta react to that.
because the title of the next episode goes back to the first one. So
Yeah, it's called From You 2,000 years ago.
Oh,
there you
wow.
go.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
All right. Bye, Max.
I know.
Yeah. Plus, we only have like 8 minutes left on the recording anyway. So for the meeting. So, but yeah, that was the part where I was like, okay, is this going to be full circle? Like, are we going to find out everything we need to know story wise? But the other thing was that I wanted to point out from the episode was that common theme of aren't you the one that started the story or something like that? That's something that Aaron Kruger
repeated
gets
a lot.
Yeah, that was something that Aaron Kruger, like when I went back to watch the last 2 episodes of season 3, like Kruger says that to Grisha, and then Aaron says it to his dad, like antagonizing him to kill the Reese family. And then for the scenes for the next episode, they say it like, who started this story? So that's why I'm like, maybe next
Wait.
episode.
Are you talking about the preview for the next episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I never watched those, so I have no
Yeah,
idea. So they say
that's
that in
the
the preview.
I didn't see this one.
That's the only reason why we picked up on the name, like the title for the next
Mhm.
episode. So the narrator says, you know, who started this story. So that's why I'm like, I'm hoping next episode we get like a
Started the
full,
story.
yeah, I don't know.
So it's
Aaron?
It
Yo,
sounds like it's
that's-
Aaron.
That's just where I'm confused. I'm just like, okay, I need to rewatch this or something because I'm just like,
I would rewatch the first episode, maybe.
oh, the very first episode, season 1.
Maybe. Or at least look at the title.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because I mean, I guess I might see something, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Because that's what I was saying with the first episode. The whole thing with the key in the first episode, they don't show you the dad's face. They just show you him like catching the key and telling Aaron that he's gonna show him what's in the basement when he gets back. And in this episode that we just saw, you see his face, but he's staring straight at Aaron, and it's really freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Anybody else pick up on that? I just that
Like
was,
the Aaron right now.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
if you were to go back to the first episode ever, you'll see like when he's like, I'm going to show you what's in the basement. You don't see his dad's face saying that. You just see him holding the key, and he walks out the door, and Aaron
Right.
says,
So
"Black
it's assumed that he might have seen older Aaron in that first episode.
time." Yeah,
Oh, wow.
which is definitely the case. But at the same time, I was just like, damn, like the father knowing all this, and he still passed the Titan down to Aaron. Like he could have.
Wait,
like,
why did he do that? Actually, that's a really good point you brought up. Like, why did he bring
That we gonna find out next episode?
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know. I feel like Aaron.
I mean,
that's a really big point though. Like knowing that like that Aaron's future is horrible. Why did he pass the Titan to Aaron? Actually, like I don't even want to say anything else, but like that's I
No,
don't
but
know.
how did he know that the future was? Okay, because all
Oh,
right,
you said it. I didn't. I
no,
didn't.
right,
spoil
and
it. You said it.
he's with grown Aaron while also I
he's
don't know. It's
seeing him. He's seeing him.
he's seeing him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's seeing him. Okay,
But
right.
either way, we only got 5 minutes left on this Zoom, so we could do.
But this episode was probably last week was the biggest mind fuck, but now this week is just like blows it out the water completely.
Yeah, yeah, last week's episode wasn't even close to this. Any other episode wasn't close to this for me. So honestly, it's a 10 for me for this episode. But,
Oh, definitely 10.
yeah.
Last week was a 10 as well.
I can't give last week's a 10 compared to this. I can't put it in the same category.
Oh,
I mean,
relative.
last week was still crazy.
It was crazy. It was.
It was still crazy.
It was, and even like we were catching up, on the episode since there were only 4, and both me and Max picked up on where Gabby got that gun. Like I totally forgot about Colt carrying that thing around the whole time, and
Oh, okay.
so I was like, oh shit, that's where she got that thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think I like even though I know what's going to happen and what happened already. I still rate this episode like a 10 out of 10 because like it was I don't know it was like top 4 like reveals. You know.
I'm just like probably
Yeah,
the most
you have the
important
Titans of the
episode
Wall.
so far.
Huh?
yeah,
It's like the most important episode of the series so far.
Yeah, you have the Titans of the Wall. You have Reiner as an armored Titan.
Mhm.
Now you have Aaron who wrote his own story pretty much. So like it's
Well,
crazy.
it's crazy because he says at one point in the episode, I remember him, he said to Zeke, he was like, I've always been this way or something. Like I was
right.
born
He
this
was saying
way.
that the whole episode, like just
Yeah.
showing him that, like Zeke was trying to show him, like, okay, no, your dad's been controlling you this whole time.
He's like,
And,
nah.
like,
Oh,
he's
no.
like, no, this is what I do. Like,
Nah. What do you guys think is gonna happen next week?
Well, before I say what's gonna happen, I think it's safe to say that Aaron is evil now. And that's how I feel.
How would you define evil?
No, yes, definitely. But I think he's like he definitely is giving off some antagonistic vibes. Let's just say.
He's definitely scaring the shit out of me, but I still think it's rooted in protecting the people he loves. And I feel like that's a weird statement to say based on what he's been doing.
He's gonna martyr himself.
I don't know, because that's
other people.
that same thing of him saying, to save Mika's and Armin, well, Kruger saying that, I still think that that's kind of a motive behind Aaron's actions. But still, you're right. definitely evil to me.
I mean, it just seems like he needs to be stopped. That's all.
Mm.
Who's gonna stop him?
I don't know, but
I don't-
again, time predictions. What y'all think?
But I mean, I didn't say before, but I am giving this episode 10 out of 10.
Or-
This is what you guys stated. But but yeah, like, and I do believe that his intentions are gonna be good, but his methods are gonna be, we're gonna see what they are.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what they are, but I think he's doing it for his people. But
Yeah.
we'll see how he does it.
Kyle, what do you think is gonna happen next week?
I mean, I guess we're gonna keep having these flashbacks, I guess, or
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, at least to find out who started the story.
yeah, like the basement and all that. Going at least as far as like you guys said the first episode.
Yeah, I'm just honestly, for my predictions at least, I'm just worried that I'm wondering how far Aaron's influence goes. Like, I just don't want to find out that it goes to having anything to do with Grisha and his sister. Like, I really,
Oh wow.
that's what I'm really, and I'm probably just reaching. I'm hoping I'm just reaching, but
Yeah.
I just, I don't think that that's a thing. I'm hoping not, but I can't. Every time I make
Like,
predictions-
you mean like if Aaron was involved with that? You mean
like if there was something orchestrated all the way back to then to like get for him to be able to get the time. I don't know. I feel like it's also a reach though, but
that might be a reach, but also like what's his motivation? Like why would he do any of this? I'm just trying to figure, like that's the part where I'm just like,
I mean, I feel like Aaron thinks that he has to
Make it
kill
make
the rest
sense.
of the world in order for his people to be free, and he'll do whatever he has to do to do that. But
somebody has to stop him then.
I don't know. But yeah, alrighty. Well, we can call that a wrap for this episode. But yeah, I'm glad we got together to do this one, and at least next week we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Oh, wait, Chuck, I think you're muted.
All right. That's
Hoping Andy comes back.
Oh man. All right. Bye from Cobra High Village.